Hi, I'm Karen Dunn from the Design Project, and we're here at my client's house in Milton, Ontario, with a project that I worked on with Claire Jefford from Creating Contrast Designs. So my client's wish list for this living room was to have a space where they could, as a couple, watch TV, relax, but more importantly, they didn't want the TV to be the focal point of the room. One of the really interesting things he said at our very first meeting was, I don't want to feel that the TV is a crutch for entertaining. So how do we have a TV area and still make it a great space to entertain our guests? So one of the biggest challenges that we had for this space was that there really wasn't a focal point. We also had some issues with the layout. Originally, the client had this as their main TV wall and the sectional on the opposite side. We decided to flip it around and create a real focal statement. And we decided that we wanted to use the split face stone and bring in a lot of texture and warmth to the space and some real interest. So the first thing we did was add a column to mimic the column on the right-hand side so that we had a real space to center the TV and the fireplace, and so that the stone wouldn't just fall off the end of the wall. The way that we incorporated some storage into the space was to do some custom floating cabinets. We also went with drawers rather than the door cabinets and oversized hardware to just add another element to the room and give it a little bit of bling. So we were working with the client's own sectional with the chaise and the two matching chairs, and we wanted to bring some more texture into it. So we did that with the houndstooth pillows, bringing in a little bit of embroidery and a little bit more color, grounding it all with this beautiful wool area rug. On top of that, we decided to do a bit of a statement piece on this cocktail table. It's a little bit more of a distressed wood with a gray undertone and has a beautiful stainless steel base that adds a little bit more of that reflective quality. One of my favorite elements in dealing with any room is dealing with the art. In this case, the client is a musician and had spoken about perhaps purchasing a piano in the near future that may be added to this room. So I had a sense that this would be perfect for him. So this space has really worked out beautifully for the clients. He actually travels quite a bit, so it's a beautiful retreat to come back and spend some time together in front of the fire, listening to music and watching TV.